That the people will no longer be ignored when it comes to our demands. When we demand an end of all aid to Israel, will we be ignored? When we demand to stop police crimes, will we be ignored? When we fight for immigrant rights, will we be ignored? And reproductive justice and LGBTQ rights, will we be silent? So I need you all now to be as loud as possible, because it is the people power and our refusal to vote for genocidal candidates that showed the Democrats what they had to lose in order to actually take a stand and do something in order to get our votes when elections come time. Election time comes. Is that right, Chicago? No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA! 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 No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA!
All right, how do I stop this? Oh, here we go. Dang it. Why is it going to full screen? Oh, that's why. Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, Elder Great Millstone, and shout out to your brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. I really put those scripts together. I just got this notification. This is live. This is the Citizens app, and they're out there protesting, and I wish I could have started it 10 seconds sooner. But these are migrants, immigrants, whatever you want to call them, and we heard what Trump said, yesterday, last night, which was the 5th, election day. And he's basically saying that he wants to deport all these, he want to close the borders, deport the motherfuckers that came in here. And right here, you hear them, they say they not going. They ready to rise up and fight for this shit, man. Like they said, it took for them, the Democrats, to lose, to see what they got to do to stand up. Now, how far this goes, Lord knows. But we know prophecies mention things like this. This could be that kickoff, man. So this is beautiful. Let's grab some scriptures real quick. I'll keep that in the background. I'll play, because I want to play it again. Just checking it out, man. We doing our job over here, man. We watchmen. Things is happening in the earth. Trump is president. And it wouldn't matter who won. The Lord's will will be done, The Lord's will shall be done. And you think about it, because, Durham, like, damn, because if Kamala had won, we knew that the right was ready. They was ready. They ready to do their bullshit. It was okay. Well, she might win because that can be it. But then I had an aha moment on the world stage, and specifically American allies, Europe. Trump and them bump head. Like his last term, he did what he did. He got on the world stage. He was more proud than his fellows. Pushed motherfuckers to the side. He did his thing. And although they bowed down and paid up what they needed to do, they hated him. All right? They hated him. So on the world stage, this is very interesting, man. And I got a little article, though. But anyways, 2 Corinthians 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So this is what we must do. And what the scriptures say, stand upon your watch. So we're looking at these signs, man. This is part of the job. Okay? And also it tells us what time we in. What it say? So the Lord, hey, let me just grab it, This is 1 Thessalonians 5. Yeah, we'll start at the top. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. And supposedly, now I didn't see Trump say this, but there's the quote floating around that Trump said, but I could have missed it. I mean, there's a lot happening. But I did see that the quote that's been attributed to Trump is saying, Israeli has to stop the war with Palestine before he get in office. Which we know Trump supports the state of Israel. So that's interesting, peace and safety. For then sudden destruction cometh upon them. That's nothing everybody's talking about. If Trump would have been in office, these wars wouldn't be happening. Russia, Ukraine wouldn't be happening. All this extra shit, it wouldn't be happening. A lot of peace and safety going on right now that he has been announced the winner. And let's not forget, he's been announced the winner, but there's a lot of time between now and January 20th, I believe. Well, they can kick something major off and stop him from getting into office. But we'll see. We the thing is, we watch the prophecies and we watch it play out. We know certain things are specific, and that's that. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, they should not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So that's what we're doing, man. We're watching. We're sober. We have a sound mind. Sober meaning having a sound mind. These people are all mad. Oh, Kamala didn't win. This is a terrible day for America. You people can put away your pride. Motherfuckers complain, crying about this bitch not winning. And mainly, of course, it's women. All right? And they crying because she's simply a woman. It's not about political stance or anything, just because she's a fucking woman. All right? Which, to hell with both of them. I like Trump on his approach and style. He just say what they want to say. He's entertaining, I should say. All right? But to hell with both of them. They both heathens and gonna die. Plain and simple. The Lord's gonna judge them both. But it's not about actual politics with these people, man. All right? But yeah, hey, that's not we're watching. That's why I grabbed this. So back in 2 Ezra 9 and 3, therefore when there should be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, And we are living in this time. The earthquakes, you can go track the earthquakes across the globe. Just Google earthquake track. I can't think of the name of it. It's like UAG or something. You will find it. And you can actually look and you can customize the search for certain categories. And this is happening. Okay? And then uproars of the people. Protests have been worldwide over the last, I want to say this 2024, over the last 10 years, protest has been increasing more and more worldwide. Some violent, some crazy, like they throwing shit at people, like at the, they using farm equipment to stop shit up, put manure places. The shit it gets crazy. But now, this is interesting because it's hitting America more. On whichever side, whether you're on the left or the right, it's now hitting America more. Okay? And these migrants, I feel, were who? That wild man called Ishmael, man. So this can very well easily turn violent. You know? The Lord's going to play it out. The time frame is in the hands of the Lord. You know? But these are the signs. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High speak of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these two things happening is big, man. Okay? They were ready to get the protest going immediately. And then Trump go on stage say he's going to deport them. These people, hey, they ready. All right? It's a little too late for that, man. You've been filled. You let these people in, you fucked up. This is Jeremiah. Um, 51. Verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes, plural. So, of course, you have the fact that the Lord, he let his prophets, be born here and ultimately wake up in this place. And now we're prophesying against them from within their own walls. I was set thee in order before their eyes, vibes, right? But then also the Lord is in control of all things. So these migrants, these people that's over here, these different sleeper cells, these different troops, because it's been reported over and over how many males that came in during this great migration were war age males. Like these, clearly this ain't just regular citizens, they say, right? The Lord controlled that too, prepared the ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. So all this is to take down Babylon. The Lord is against this place. Thou who art to be destroyed. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, going right to Revelation. The whore that sat upon many waters, this Babylon, America. How does it sit upon many waters? Well, for one, the waters is peoples. Okay? And America has military bases across the world, everywhere. They have, what's the word I want to use? Let's just say unions. They have alliances. Well, this strictly business, all right, with damn near everybody over the world. They run the planet. If you don't agree with them, they slap a sanction on you, all right? Which means they over you. And then, of course, you have, like, NATO, all right? The UN. And American policies is what's pushed. So that's them sitting upon many waters. Thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. All right? So let's get this word for shout. Of course, you have a war cry. But look, these protests could be the start of that. Shout. How you died. How you died. A shout, cheer, shouting, shout of the foe. All right, and what they doing a literal shout right now, man. This is literal, like under the end. Oh, they back on the Palestine thing. I wish they all of their chanting Donald Trump go away. They're talking about Vance can be the actual president. In the comments right there. So, I mean, it's a lot can happen, man. You know? But I want to grab this. Damn, I feel like I had another article. Fuck. I'm trying to think. We'll get this. So, it says foreign leaders react as Donald Trump wins 2024 U.S. election. Updated on November 6, 5:52 a.m. With former President Trump set to reprise his role as the commander-in-chief of the world's most powerful military and largest economy, and with him wasting no time in claiming victory. Did I turn the mic on? Okay. And with him wasting no time in claiming victory in Tuesday's U.S. presidential election, leaders around the world started reacting Wednesday to the reality of a second term in the White House. For the businessman turned politician. From enthusiasm voiced by Israel's leader as he wages an expanding multi-front war to anxiety from some of America's closest generations-old European allies. So American allies are having symptoms of what? Anxiety. The reaction to Trump's election performance started rolling in long before the final votes were counted across the U.S. Yeah, it really wasn't close. Below is a look at how some foreign leaders and others around the world have taken the news of the American electorate appearance rebuke of Vice President Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party at the polls. All right, of course, Netanyahu, of course, supporting Trump. Hungary's Viktor Orban. All right. One of the first foreign leaders to offer congratulations to Trump. One of the very few who openly backed him. Long before the final votes were cast in the U.S., Viktor Orban, who was accused during his decades-long leadership of the Eastern European nation of eroding its democratic institutions by giving himself more power and limiting that of the country's courts and civil society's institutions, called Trump's apparent success a much-needed victory for the world. The biggest comeback in history, gave him congratulations. Orban has made himself an outsider among European Union leaders. Keep an outsider among European Union leaders by endorsing anti-immigrant policies, same as Trump, and maintaining close ties with Vladimir Putin, same as Trump. Amid Russia's ongoing invasion of neighboring Ukraine, all while touting his close ties to Trump. It says, even I'm jump down to his quote, he entered the policy writing system of President Trump's team with deep involvement there. So he's saying he helped craft some of Trump's policies he's about to put in place. And we heard what he just said. So hey, this shit with these migrants may come down hard for real. And a lot of these motherfuckers, they gonna not fight back. We gonna see. I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars. Okay? Real quick. This is 2nd Esdras. Is it 15? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world of them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right? So, like it starts off, woe to the world. So we're going to have the citizens not obeying their rulers, seditions, uprisings, okay? And then we're going to have invasions. All right? And that's people breaking into their neighbors' cribs, but also countries, man. This shit is finna go down. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A lot of violence is going to be on the streets of America and throughout the world, man. All right? Violence is coming to this planet. America's going to get the biggest destruction, you know. But violence is coming to the world, man. The people are fed up. Okay? So back in this. And not only the people, these different countries. Hey, let's keep going. Head of the Russian parliament. Yeah, it says a chance. Trump victory offered a chance for a more constructive approach to the Ukraine conflict. And they talk about him stopping the help to Ukraine, possibly. Okay. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer did his best Wednesday despite a clear delineation. How do I say this word? Let me look it up. What's a new one? You know. Delineation. I know what it meant. All right, portrayal. Delineation. Despite a clear delineation or portrayal between his own policies and those expected of it at the Trump administration. So it's clear, like, how I was reading that he didn't agree with his policies at first. Yeah, so he's on the opposite side because his rival was, what the heck? I hate when I do that. His rival was on the conservative side. So we have back in here, you know, it said he had his decorum, special friendship between the two nations, right? That's whatever. French President Emmanuel Macron. Congratulations, Trump. France President Macron said in a brief statement, he declared his administration ready to work together again as it did during Trump's first term in office. With your convictions and mine, with respect and ambition for more peace and prosperity. But an hour later, the French president issued another statement that hinted at the concerns he and many of his European colleagues, all right, are likely to share about Trump's commitment to the transatlantic NATO alliance. Excuse me. America's future backing of Ukraine in the war with Russia and its stance on foreign import tariffs. Excuse me, because Trump has talked about the 100%, 50% tariffs you're going to place on these imports, man. He wants to bring businesses back to America. More peace and safety being preached, you know. In his second tweet, Macron said he had just spoken with German Chancellor and that the leaders of the EU's two biggest economies had agreed to work towards a more united, stronger, more sovereign Europe in this new context by cooperating with the United States of America and defending our interests and our values. So they're saying that shows they're having concerns about what he's going to bring. But we do know eventually this is going to happen. This is Revelation. So it's interesting watching this play out, man. This Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10, we'll hit 15, you know. We'll hit 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, Revelation 17:14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords, the King of kings. And the precept to this is there should be a war in heaven. All right? That's going into Esau, the devil, who the Bible speaks of, the wicked one. 2 Thessalonians, the second chapter. Malachi 1 and 4. All right? They are the wicked one. That war in heaven is them with their jets, their AC-130s. All right? Even the satellites, they say a high percentage of satellites are really weapons. You know? You got the Space Force, all these different things. The devil, his angels. Angels mean messengers. What does the Lord call his angels? His host. Host means armies. Like, it's that simple, man. Esau and his armies, you know, even his allies, these people, 2 Corinthians 13 tells you these people are going to stop fighting one another to fight the Lord. Well, Clinton said that, and I believe Reagan also said that. Let this invasion happen. We'll stop fighting each other and fight them. There you go. That's the war in heaven. Heaven means space or sky or firmament, so above. It's that simple. Revelation 12 is literally telling you that Satan, that old serpent, are the Romans, who are Edomites. So it don't change when they say war in heaven now. This is talking about the spirit realm. That's crazy. All the angels obey the Lord. Another topic. But here's the precept, just like 2 Corinthians 13. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. He said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Going back to the Jeremiah we read. So Babylon will fall. All right? And Babylon influences worldwide. Woe unto the world. This is an interesting time, man. Let's keep going. And the 10 horns, which is the EU, which thou sawest upon the beast, you know, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. They're going to turn on the whore. For the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will. So for a period of time, you know, NATO ran strong, which, you know, Europe is a part of NATO. All right? Europe with America, they ran strong. Right? But this is the Lord's will. For the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, forming Rome. Because how did Rome rule? Rome is this little ass place in Italy, but Rome ruled with its allies, same as America. All right? Rome, America got this power and might, But what really makes it stronger is its allies as well. And that's how they ruled. That's the beast that came back whose deadly wound was healed. Okay? Rome 2.0. That's why it's about voting. That's why it's about a president instead of a king. And a Senate house. Just like in Rome. That's what made this beast diverse from other beasts. It's not a monarchy. All right? And to give their kingdom unto the beast, and to the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the one which thou sawest is that great city, Babylon, America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. So at some point, his allies are going to turn against it, man. And we see where they can bump heads at right now. So let's see how it all, plays out. Hold us edifying, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone. And shout out to you brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, Baba Ball.